Hey, everybody. Welcome to Inspiration 98.7 with your girl, Sherry Eldridge, host of Level It Up, and my co host, Shonda Orlicia. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How is everyone? Come on in. Hit the comments, go in your comments. We got some wonderful things taking place today. I am so excited. Um, we have special guests with us today. And the title of our of this show is Hanging with the Fellas, y'all. Hanging with the Fellas.
Yes,
And
yes,
we
yes.
got the fellas in the house. Shonda, we got them in here.
Yeah, we got it in here. How y'all doing on today, y'all? I'm so excited to be here. I done met the gentlemen. They seem hilarious already. So we about to kick back, have fun, and just do what we do. So before we get into all of that, what's going on with you? How was your week? We midweek. What's going on?
Girl, God is doing so many great things. I'm excited about everything that He's doing. Um, this month is Black History Month. We have lost a lot of people and some people that are
Yeah.
passing away. So I want to keep those people uplifted in prayer. I wanted to put that out before we got started with the show because we're going to have a really good time. We're going to uplift, we're going to encourage, we're going to build, we're going to educate, and we're going to have so much fun. So I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to get
yeah.
that forth. Prayers to those who have lost loved ones during this time. And we thank God for Black History Month. Black History Month is something that everyone should know. Everyone should know about
Mhm.
their history. Period.
Yeah.
Period. So I would challenge you all today too to find something about the past. Find someone in the past that we didn't learn in school or that we really don't know. Search it up and get educated on your past. You would
Mhm.
be you would be surprised of knowing your past so you can know what's inside of you, the kings and
That's
queens
good.
that we are. We know our past, we can know where we're going in the future. So let's get
That's
it.
good.
Let's get it. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. So,
Hey.
who you want to bring up first?
All right. We got our special guests coming in. I want y'all to know this is my entire family, everybody that's coming in. First, we have Aaron Clay, all the way from the ATL. Come on in,
How
Aaron.
y'all doing?
Hey, hey.
What's
Hey.
good? What's good?
Yes, sir. Next, we have William Eldridge. This is my twin, my best friend, and my brother. William,
Hey,
Hey,
what's
hey.
hey, it's good to be
Look,
here.
these Negroes is just handsome. Let's go. And last but not least, we got the one and only my cousin Will. We can't call him J.R. Harris. Come on in, Shay.
Hey,
Come
what's
on
going
Hey.
on, y'all?
Jay, what's up,
What's
man?
up? Not much, man.
Aaron,
What's
what's
going on?
happening, man?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, we thank you everybody for joining us. Look, my cousin is joining us. Hey, Nikki, we see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please stay on the line. We got some wonderful things coming up. Uh, but first, I would like to say happy birthday to everyone who celebrates a birthday in February. So, y'all, let's get a February birthday.
Yeah,
Hey,
Man,
February.
happy birthday,
I ain't gonna
fam.
start naming names because it's too
It's
doggone
a
many.
lot of them. It's a lot of them because my daughter, my nephew, my niece. It's a lot of
Yes,
them.
happy birthday, fam. How about that? Happy birthday, fam.
Mhm.
Yes, so let's get started. I would like before we do, we got shout outs and we got I'm excited about the song of the day. Now, if y'all are listening up, I did a live earlier today and I told you to come on between 4 and 6 to the station and listen in. And Shonda would have came on and said, "This is the song of the day," and she played a song. So I'm gonna talk to my family. We're gonna hang out a little bit. I want y'all to um, think about it. If you didn't get to listen to it, if you think you know me, I'll pick the song. So if you think you know me, go ahead and put it in the comments what you think the song may have been. If you heard the song, the first person that put it in the comments will receive what they're gonna receive, Shonda.
they're going to receive the 20% off coupon for our retreat in April, which is called Relax, Relate, Release, the Power of Self-Love Retreat. So you'll receive 25, is it 25%?
It's 25. So I told them 25.
Yes, 25% off. Look, y'all know I've been dealing with numbers and everything all day. So shoot, look. So it's 25% off of your ticket. So hey, that's a good deal, especially for what the prices is. So you almost about paying a little bit of nothing. So y'all might want to get in on this.
Get in on it. Mm-hmm. And if for some reason you cannot make it to the
retreat, she ain't right. Right.
Who ain't right?
She ain't right.
What's going on?
Look.
Yeah, come on now.
Somebody know you.
Okay, let's go. I see you, Sherelle Brown.
Harris.
My sis said the Gap Band.
Don't you start, William. Don't you start. Don't you start.
Reverend. I was gonna say Earth, Wind and Fire. Hey, that's Harris band. He loved Gap Band.
Listen.
He loved the Gap Band. That's his band.
This dude is hilarious.
If you don't want to, if you feel like you're not going to
look, let me tell y'all. See, she really listened because look what she did.
Oh, announced at 4:30.
Look at her. See, look at her.
She was not playing. Y'all better come on.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all better come on.
That don't count. Sherelle, that don't count, Sherelle. It don't count, Sherelle.
That's okay. Thank you for tuning in to Inspiration 98.7.
This is what we're gonna do.
I need you to fix your mic because you sound low.
I sound low.
There you go.
There you go.
I sound better now.
Yeah.
Way better.
Is that better?
That's good. There you
side
go,
eye, William. She gave you the side eye, bro.
Oh, did she? I'm sorry, sis.
All right, so we're gonna do 2 giveaways. So if somebody else want to come on, we're gonna do that 23% or 25. What is it? 25% off the price of the retreat. Mm-hmm. And if the person couldn't make it to the retreat, I was gonna do a book giveaway. I was gonna give away my the revised copy of The Power of Self-Love in 31 Days. So we just gonna do both of them. So we want two people to come on in the comments. Somebody come on, somebody gonna get, well, Sherelle get the first pick. So she can pick if she want the book or the
25% off.
Yeah, she can pick that. And then the next person, you get what you get if you get it. All right, let me ask y'all. Do y'all think Sherelle is right?
I don't know. I was gonna say Earth, Wind, and Fire shit, actually.
Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Hey, let's go.
That sounds like booed up to me.
That ain't booed up.
That's what Will just played.
Can you play?
You want me to play the song of the day?
Play the song
of the day. Play the song of the day.
Let me go ahead and play the song of the day.
That's it. That's the song.
What?
That's the song that Sherelle just suggested.
So Sherelle got that, huh?
Hey. Turn this up.
Thank you.
Sing it for me.
Give it to out of my life.
Yeah, buddy. Give it to him, man.
Hey,
Aaron, sing something, man. Say something.
Oh man, you know I can't get on there. JR got it, man. JR got it.
Don't make me go get on keys.
Go get on keys, Aaron.
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Miss Sherelle. Congratulations for
Congratulations.
Good job, Sherelle.
Yes, Sherelle.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. Good Lord.
Let's get to this interview.
He said, you're annoying, Will.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, I love that song. I actually love my Uncle Kenny Eldridge. He played, ain't that a part of one of his songs? Well, the tune. One of his songs. Y'all remember?
He look like he thinking. Will look like he thinking. Will think.
Never mind. I thought it was like the tune of one of his
that
songs
he put in one of the songs
in the album. Yeah,
I understand what you're saying. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Ken did a lot of music.
He sure did.
He's
Y'all,
a
my
beast.
Uncle Kenny Eldridge is the cat. Is that he's
The
a maestro.
The GOAT.
Yes, sir. Definitely the GOAT.
The GOAT.
I'm gonna have to get him on here by himself and let him do him.
That's a real treat right there.
Oh yeah.
A real treat. A real treat. Man, he kind of like paved the way. Like everybody on here, Aaron is a musician, William is a musician, Will do his thing. It's all our Uncle Kenny paved the way, and not Dion. I was gonna say Dion. Dwayne. That's what y'all grew up on. Right?
Yep.
Since all of y'all are musicians, what I know we gonna get into the other interview, but what made y'all go down that path of being a musician? How would that become y'all niche?
See, I'm just an aspiring musician. I do what I can, trying to follow behind this William Eldridge character.
Character.
But the rest of these guys, they've actually done it professionally. I just tinker.
Okay.
JR a huge car singer, and he gets it in.
Yes, he do.
He be getting it in. Like he having his whole concert.
JR can really play drums though. He can really play drums. Yeah, he can play. I'm serious. He can play.
Yes,
he hold it down. He keep that pocket. Yeah.
He can sing too. And we
Yeah.
get together.
Well, thank you,
man.
Sherry.
Our
Well, thank you,
brothers
Sherry.
on here. No, for real. Y'all catch them on their Facebook. Go to their Facebook pages and just scroll, because I know y'all doing it anyway. So go on and scroll, and y'all check out some videos of when the family's singing. It's beautiful. They come together, they do their thing. Wait, it was one time, William, what was that instrument? JR, I think you was playing it. It looked like a big
that was that elephant drum.
Oh yeah.
That was William.
Yeah, actually it's an African drum. It's an African drum. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's the side of like I don't know what to say.
An African drum. That mug was fire. JR was just in there like boom.
He was hitting it like a gong. Oh wow.
Man,
man,
this is good.
But
So,
to answer your question,
William-
okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I
No,
just
go ahead.
just ask a question. Go ahead. No, Sherry, go ahead, Sherry. This your show.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Go ahead and answer Shonda's question.
Well, I can say actually, like Sherry stated earlier, Uncle Kenny and Dwayne has been a great inspiration to me since a child. We grew up in Warren, Ohio, and when Dad would bring us to Youngstown, we come stay with him and visit. We could, of course, we went to church, and just to sit there and listen to them play, it was like mesmerizing, and it pushed something in me, caused me want to play even more. When I lived in Warren, then finally I came to Youngstown and sat under Dwayne and Uncle Kenny and listened to them. Then finally I got an opportunity to play, and the rest is history. I did travel everywhere with him, did all his albums with him, with the Choir G Celebration. We did some things in Detroit with actually Aaron was a part too also. Bishop William Abney, we did his recording. Actually, that's the church Marvin Sapp comes out of. Yep. So we did his recording. We did some things, Chicago, LA, of course, Atlanta.
Big time.
DC.
DC, yep.
Big time.
Subway.
What about the Subway commercial?
Subway commercial. R. Kelly. We did a song with R. Kelly. I know people think what they think, but R. Kelly is a genius.
Okay, look, for those of y'all that are listening, and I know some of my people, they gonna laugh at me when I say this. R. Kelly didn't do it. Robert did it. Y'all need to stop.
Robert did it.
Robert did it.
So y'all stop.
No, Robert.
R. Kelly is the lyrical mastermind genius behind the music. Robert did it. Don't put that on R. Kelly.
Okay, well, we're gonna deal with R. Kelly. Okay, so
right, see, that's right. We deal with R. Kelly. There you go, right there.
R. Kelly is a musical genius.
Come on.
Yeah, me either. That's hilarious, actually. So we did a song out there. I think the song R. Kelly wrote was "Everybody Needs Somebody to Love." So he beautiful. You heard it? Did it come out? I never know if it came out or not.
I heard that song. Yeah. So let me explain. Let me tell you a little bit of background. So my cousin back in the day, before he got Big Robert and he was with Public Announcement, she used to date R. Kelly.
Wait, so yeah, right. You from Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got it. Okay. Connect.
Wow.
Got it.
So my cousin used to date R. Kelly before when he was with Public Announcement and everything like that. Yep.
Wow. Yep.
Right down here, he was at the building that was like right off Sheridan, I think it was. That's where they used to be at.
Chocolate Factory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was the Chocolate Factory now? Yeah, but it was just a big warehouse then, and they was putting it in motion.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. They called us. Actually, Uncle Kenny, because Uncle Kenny's choir. We all drove up. We took the charter bus. And we learned that song that day. It was in the studio all night until R. Kelly walked in. Yeah, of course, all our cousins, the young girls, they went crazy. The recording was over then. They couldn't put it back together.
No more.
It was done. It was finished.
Right. Close it up.
Yeah. Well, those are some of the things we've done musically, and also here. Well, what I'm doing now. Well, I'll wait for that. I ain't asking that yet. But just a little touch. Aaron?
Yeah.
Let him know, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was the same, just growing up at Mount Zion, right? Growing up in church there, and you had Kenny and Dwayne. So I started off with the drums, obviously just beating on the drums, and then what got me interested in the sax was what was it? Sounds of Victory? That was in Warren, because that's when I started going to church in Warren, and I saw them. They was like all horns, horns, trumpets, and then that got me into wanting to play the sax. So did that, and then obviously started playing at church, and then Kenny was like, "Yeah, stand right up there and play." So that's what kind of just pushed me forward to do that, and then he allowed me to play in the choir and travel, which Will just talked about. So that just got me really going with that. So that's been the journey.
Yeah. He's sweet too. He cold on sax.
I love
you need to pull it out, Aaron. Come on, man.
Huh?
I told Aaron,
I'm in the ATL, man. I didn't bring it with me, man.
Yeah, man. Aaron cold. He cold on sax. I love him.
Wow. Maybe y'all should get together. Y'all should have a jam session. Y'all should get together and do a jam session.
We do it all the time.
We do that all the time.
Look at the Facebook.
We do it all the time.
I know. Look at the Facebook. Look, that's our family outings. That's our family. we get together as a family. We all come together. We will not leave without. William has a piano in his house. We come over William's house. It's church every time. Listen,
church.
We have a good time. We be in there shouting, praying, singing, crying, laughing,
crying. All of
it.
it.
But see, it's something about growing up around that music, because that's pretty much, y'all family is pretty much how my family was, because just like y'all, I have like Curtis Mayfield in my family. Curtis Mayfield is my cousin. So when they used to get together, they used to come over, have the jam sessions, and me being the little girl as I was, I used to just sit there and just look at all of them like this, like I want to do that too. I want to do that too. And it used to be. I mean, I remember when Jerry Butler used to come over to the house. You had like I said, Curtis Mayfield. You had the guys from what's their names? The Mighty Clouds of Joy. I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all used to be over at our house, just in there.
Wow.
Well, you talking about church?
Yeah, you got legends coming to your house.
Man,
yeah.
I mean, that's how they was. I mean, and I didn't know who. I just knew them as the people, as the family. But then when I started growing up and then hearing their music, I was like, wait, you was at my house. Then see you on TV. You was at my house too. So you know. Yeah, I just love it. I love musical families because I come from one. So yeah.
And Shonda, you a singer too, right?
I ain't even did nobody tell you say that. Anybody tell you tell my business? Don't do that.
Sing something, Shonda. Sing something.
Yeah, Will. I'm on the piano. Pull it out, Will.
Pull it out. Sing something, Shonda.
We'll just start playing some church chords. Just start playing some church chords.
When you start playing, go ahead. When you start playing, I'll sing with you. There it is.
No, you got it there. You got sing acapella. You got it.
Will, you go?
You got it.
You crazy, will you?
No, I want to hear it, man. No, man, I want to hear it. Shonda, go ahead, sing something, Shonda. Go ahead.
What?
Will ain't letting it go. Shonda, William is not gonna let that go.
Pick something that I might know. I might be able to do it.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Jesus, he put me on the spot. I wasn't
prepared. I need.
Come on, Harry.
No, we ain't gonna do. No, we. Let me see. Oh, okay. You said I need Dio. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Lord help
me.
Y'all put it on the spot for real.
All right, I ain't ready.
Hey, Shonda, if you ain't comfortable, don't do it, Shonda. If you ain't comfortable, don't do it, man.
I do it every Sunday. Okay.
Every Sunday.
Go ahead, JR. JR, feel it.
Come on, buddy. Go ahead. Okay.
I need thee.
Yeah.
Every hour I need thee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
bless me now. Yes.
Hey, girl.
Come on, y'all.
All right, there you
go. Come on, Jay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
To thee. You're telling me. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Come on, Sherry.
Glory to God. This is what we do for real, though.
For real. This is what we do. This is who we are.
Y'all hit the right song. Hey, Trisha.
We are not ashamed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Look, I just wasn't prepared. See, I didn't know y'all was gonna put me on the spot like that.
It's all good. It's all good.
He's ready.
Hey, somebody in the comments singing it.
I was always told if you stay ready, you ain't gotta be ready.
You ain't got to
Come
get
on,
That's right.
That's right. Ready.
Ma'am, you ready. You ready.
You ain't got to get ready. Now I got some questions. Aaron, I'm gonna start with you, my love, my cousin. So tell us a little bit about where you at right now. What you doing in life right now? Tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you're doing. We got excited. We skipped all these questions. So I'm gonna go forward now.
Are you talking about like professional wise? What are you talking about?
Period. Like, who are you? Who is Aaron Clay and what it is that you're doing right now?
Good question.
Tell him who you are, Aaron. Tell him who you are.
Yeah. So I'm what am I? 42-year-old guy, father. I got two daughters, Aurora and Ayla, 8 and 4. I'm like I guess by occupation, a project manager. So working for a UK company. Why I'm down in Atlanta right now, because I actually live in Dayton, Ohio, but I'm working and traveling on a project. So doing a launch in Atlanta for Kroger.
Okay.
So basically,
Nice.
all online deliveries and things like that are coming out of this warehouse to feed the area. So that's the occupation world. We already talked about the musician, play the sax. So as much as I can, I do that. Yeah, that's
He's
it.
a world traveler.
Come on.
Yeah, I love to
He
travel. Love to travel.
World traveler.
Yeah. So trying to figure out how I can get to some more places. Just got that new passport, so we ready to go.
Nice.
William,
Nice.
let's
I'm
go,
there, buddy.
man.
Hey, we rolling.
Let's go.
I promise you.
is. Listen.
I got time, brother.
I'm about to get
Time,
my
brother.
passport.
You hear me? I
Come
got
on.
time,
Uh-oh.
brother. I got time, brother.
Will
I
said
got
you
time.
You got time.
Yeah.
Well, tell us. You got time. Tell us a little bit about you, William T. Where
Well,
you at today? What's going on with
I'm
you?
a
Who is
pilot.
William T. Eldridge?
Okay, I'm a pilot. I fly planes. Eric had this big thing. Well, I was like, well, let me think. I get with it. No, well, actually, I'm a teacher. I teach in Chopin Career Center. Actually, what we do music production. Of course, I play things like that. So we teach the kids, first of all, theory, how to play piano, bass, drums, softwares. We teach them the different softwares that we use as far as in the industry, such as Logic, Pro Tools, and this other program I just got introduced to is called Luna. So that's what we do. I teach at Chopin Career Center. Of course, I'm the musical director at Christ Center Church. Bishop Kenneth Wayne Parable. My guy. That's my guy. Phenomenal preacher. Actually, he was one of the coldest preachers. But I do that also. And some of the other things I got coming up, I'm not at liberty to say yet because it's in the works. But those are the things that I do.
He's an entrepreneur, y'all. That's what he ain't telling y'all.
All right now.
Yeah.
Rapping.
What's that? You can't talk about those things that come down the pipeline. You might miss them up.
No, it's a big project we got coming up. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
JR, tell us a little about who you are and what it is that you're doing.
Well, I'm living, y'all.
He trains animals. He trains dogs.
I wish I had that skill. I'm in year number 23 in law enforcement. I've been a sheriff's deputy for the last 23 years. I've been a detective for the last 7 of those 23. I'm also assigned to Fugitive Task Force, U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force. I've done some work with the Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force. I work pretty consistently with them. I have 3 adult children, my children. I'm married. Just recently got married 5 months ago.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
I have I got my babies are 28, 23, and 21. That's how old they'll be this year in a couple months. So all my kids are grown. Them still my babies, regardless.
Yeah.
Them still my babies.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute now. I have a son too. Now we naming kids. I got one son, William Jr. He's an incredible kid. Kid. I love him. He's talented and he's funny. He's a jokester too, also. So I didn't want to leave my son. Now, never that. Yeah. These guys talk.
So to finish up, William rudely interrupted me. So let me finish up.
So I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you go, bro.
Look, y'all listen. She got 7.
Like I said earlier, I also do a lot of public speaking. I do a lot, and I represent my department. I do a lot of the PR stuff. I do some recruiting and background checks for the department. So I'm kind of passed around the department. Even on my personal time, I do a lot of speaking about, usually it's about law enforcement, but I'm also a minister of the gospel. I preach any chance I get. So Yep.
Amen.
Yep.
My God.
Now y'all know. Now when you said law enforcement, you know I gotta ask you a question.
Oh, I knew that was. I was expecting this.
Okay, I'm glad you was expecting. See, I just stated when you're ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So I just stated it. So how do you feel about what's going on right now, especially with the black officers being arrested? How do you feel about that situation?
Well, that particular situation is awful. Based on what I saw, there's nothing you can do to justify that. They were dead wrong. The music that they're going to face, they deserve every bit of it, and that's my opinion. I don't know the full facts of the case or whatever, but from what I can see, what it looks like, 100% horrific. They were wrong, and they deserve to be locked up.
Yeah. Now, another question that came across, and this question was posed today. Somebody had put up the fact that how they immediately arrested those guys, but when the guys that did it to what's his name, Mr. Floyd, they got like administrative leave and things like that. How do you feel about that?
Well, every investigation is different. Having been a detective, some cases may be similar in nature, but the circumstances leading to those the elements leading to the circumstances could vary, could be different from one thing to another. And think about it. They're two different parts of the country.
Yeah.
That was Memphis. This was over in, I believe it was Minneapolis in Minnesota. So there's different state laws. There's different investigators. There's different policies. So you can't compare one situation to the next when we're talking about two completely different cities, two completely different states, and a whole set of different investigators. So how they handle it in one place may be different from how they handle it in the next place. Because even here locally, here in Youngstown, one department may have a policy, whereas the department in the neighboring township or city may have a different policy. So things are handled quite differently. I don't believe that those guys were arrested so quick based on the fact that they were black. I don't believe that because obviously this situation was, I don't believe it was racially motivated, for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's my position concerning that.
See, and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people are still kind of like, and like I said, just by looking at some of the news things that I seen earlier, a lot of people was trying to say, okay, y'all see what happened to them. Now look what happened, and then look at the difference what happened to them. So I'm pretty much glad that you stated it that way. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take over your show.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
And I'm sitting up here like, your show is Friday.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
Show Friday. I'm coming on your show, but this is good. I really appreciate those questions because actually, in reality, I was about to I wanted to ask you guys to get into some other things. I wanted to get you guys' insight as men, as young men. I know you all are y'all around the same age?
We're all in our 40s.
Yeah, we're all in our 40s. There, I know why you laughed. That's okay.
It was some comments that came in. I'm sorry, I didn't see.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I wanted to. Okay. All right, Teresa Jack. Thank you for joining us. We didn't get we just getting your comments. So thank you for joining us, Miss Miller. But I wanted to ask, what is your input on concerning health at your age? Give us some pointers on health, the things that you used to do as a young person versus the things that you do now. And if you would have changed anything as a young person concerning your health than what you do now.
It's definitely vital, especially now. We're entering that point of middle age. I'm feeling it already. in my mid 40s, and I mean, from my back hurting and it takes me 3 minutes just to get out of the bed, to get up and get out of the bed. I'm just obviously heavier. I'm from 15 years ago. I'm probably 100 pounds heavier. I've always exercised, so that was never an issue for me. But eating is something I would definitely if I was this self would tell myself 20 years ago, I would tell myself to eat better. Diet is everything, even more important than exercise. I mean, in fact, what you put into your body is pretty much what you're gonna get out of it. So yeah, diet is definitely huge.
Yeah, Aaron, you how you feeling? What?
I mean, I think the one thing that I guess for me that happened to me that were probably 12, 13 years ago. I ended up having to give up gluten because I have like an allergy to it. So I think that really, I mean, immediately when I did that, I immediately lost like 10 or 15 pounds within like a week or two. And then I think overall that has done something for me in general. But I mean, just along the lines of what JR was saying, right? It's just kind of watching what you eat. I wish I would have drank more water along the way. I think that's probably one of the things I don't do enough of is drink water. Yeah, just I wish we would have kept hooping. We used to hoop all the time. I wish we would have just kept hooping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I mean, I generally try to stay active and try to like walk or hike, especially now with the girls that I have. So they always keep me moving and running around. Yeah.
What about you, William?
Well, Aaron touched on something. He said he wished we would have stayed hooping, and that was very, very, very important at that age because one, we like basketball, but also it was exercise. And life happens, change, go, you get married, have kids, you working jobs. So back then when we were younger, we didn't have all these jobs, things like that. So it kind of cut back on our exercise. But I would say, just like they say, eating and exercise. But you got to make that time. Me this year, I would say, what's this? Last year and this year was probably, it was probably the worst season for me physically in my whole life. And it wasn't so much that I was eating bad or anything like that. It's the work that I do. I probably should have stretched and things like that. And certain things I'm so used to picking up as if I was a 20-year-old. I'm 46 years old. And it caused some surgeries for me. I had a hernia. I remember I had a surgery last year, hernia. And I can almost guess how I got it. I was picking up this heavy machinery. I'm like, man. So I felt a little twitch. I ignored it, kept going, but it got worse. So it ended up having surgery. This year, I had a sciatic nerve problem. It was so bad. I couldn't even sit. Like I would get in my car, drive probably to the end of the corner, have to turn back around because the pain was so bad. So I ended up getting surgery on my back this year. Actually, at the beginning of the summer. I had to go in and cut and stuff like that. But my focus more so now is what they stated is eating better, but getting up correctly because I am 46, stretching, sitting before I just jump up because, blood rush, stuff, you even faint or something like that. So I'm more cautious now in turning, twisting, bending, all that based off the pain that I had, my physical body from the disc. So I'm more aware of what I intake, eating, exercising, and just movement. You know what I mean? So that I won't have to go through those things anymore. So
what about? I want you. Oh, go ahead, JR.
Black men, especially black men, but black men, go get checked. That prostate is very, 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 very dangerous in our culture. So get checked.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor.
Yes. The officer said it. Go to the doctor, and he pointed with that strong finger. I felt that finger over here. You know, I'm about to go to the doctor tomorrow just because that finger was like,
go to the doctor. No.
I'm on my way tomorrow, sir. Kim Yada said we have to be more intentional. Absolutely. So before I ask y'all the next question, I want to talk about mental wellness. We talk about our health and eating. I want to talk about mental wellness, but I feel in my spirit that y'all got somebody got a good basketball story. Somebody tell me a good something that happened when y'all was playing basketball or something. Y'all think. Somebody tell me something good.
Now wait a minute, Sherry. Where you going with this?
Listen,
my basketball.
When we come together, I know we got buku stories.
My basketball story. I just listen. Nothing in particular. No specific story. I just remember going to Uncle John's over on Catalina in the backyard. Everybody in the neighborhood, and we just hoop. That's it. Oh yes, I do.
No, wait. No, Harris. No, Harris, no. You, okay. Because you got to edit stuff, bro. You can't tell our whole story. I already know where you going.
All right, I'll leave well enough alone. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Story you wanted to know? Sure, is that the story you wanted to know?
It is a story. It's about
I don't know. I don't know if it's
I don't know if y'all was playing. I think y'all was out playing.
It was basketball. It was basketball.
It got anything to do with bushes?
Yes.
With who? At
your dad's house.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
the bushes. Yeah. We're not telling that story.
No.
We ain't gonna tell that story then.
Okay. No,
man. That's hilarious. So it's all hilarious.
Running up the street.
Oh no, we ain't telling that one either. Oh. Okay, no. Sherry, actually, I know what because there's three of them. There's actually 4 or 5 of them.
See,
but there's 3 that stick out. 2 we can't tell. But this one, you know what? We jokesters, you know. So we was playing basketball. Jay, I don't know if you was here or not.
I don't think so either. No.
Okay, so shout out to my big brother, G. LaRon Rainey, my guy.
Yeah.
Healing is on his way. I'm excited for him. But it was myself, LaRon, my brother John, Rockmon, Dana Pinston, I think Carvel. It was a gang. Everybody would come over. So I said, I ain't never in my life seen my dad run. I just never seen him run, right? So we playing, right? I said, hey, let's make dad run, right? All right, so dad out there singing the song. I love you, Lord. I live my soul. Cooking his ribs and everything, right? So what we did, we was like, all we gonna do is just take off, right? So the famous word, one of my friends, she know this word too. The famous word is, oh, shoot, right? So cats start taking off, right? We get the running, right? And dad was like cooking. He was looking. He dropped the stuff and started running.
Oh, wow.
We halfway down the street, and dad was like, why we running? Hey, what we running for? And everybody just stopped. Man, and we just did it to see him run. I never seen him run before. Like, you know, dad always working at
That's
church.
hilarious.
But, man, this cat was getting it, boy. Halfway down the street. He's like, hey, what we running for?
I ain't taking another step to y'all tell me what we running for.
Oh my God, man. That's we used hilarious. To do some funny stuff to our father, man. I love that dude. I miss him too. I miss him.
Rest in peace, Bishop John L. Eldridge, our daddy. We love you, daddy. Yes, we give him his props. Our dad was a wonderful man. Wonderful man. He was a giver, bishop, minister, prophet, all of it. He'll let anybody live with him. Anybody need a place to stay. And if if the house was full, he got you a small hotel.
Yes, he did.
You know, he was a giver. He was great at who he was. I thank God and I'm honored that I'm his daughter. So big props up to Big John.
Big John.
Yeah.
And I want to insert this. Everything I can speak on myself, John and Sherry, that Dad has done, including my mother, we do right now. And I thought about it the other day, and I was thinking about like our professions and stuff like that. It's like, man, my mom worked in the school system. My dad, of course, is in church. He does construction and all that. And we are all working in that field, such as Sherry. She's, as we know, preacher, prophetess, an entrepreneur, and all that is running through the veins. But it don't just stop with us, such as Aaron and JR from the Eldridge Harris. Aaron, tell me your dad's last name. Clay. The Clays family. I couldn't get it. You know, runs strong in the veins. So I am so honored and grateful to just come through that bloodline. And God's hands is on our lives. And I've always seen it, but it's just amazing to watch the next generations come up and see the things that our forefathers, our parents put in us, and we can impart right into them as they impart to their friends and our different businesses or schools we working in, such as what we do. You know, we impart to them too. So I'm just honored and grateful to be a part of the Eldridge family.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Well, somebody tell me a little bit about what we can do, men. I want y'all to hit on the men, and then I got another question that I'm coming for y'all. For. So, mental health. Give us some, and even just maybe some encouraging words to our men about mental health.
Communicate. That's the biggest thing. Communicate. Us as men, what we do, a lot of times we hold things in to save sometimes ego and to save sometimes someone seeing us weak, and it's not really weak. We're human and we have feelings, but we have to have an outlet. Make sure we talk to strong men, not men that's gonna pacify you and say, "Oh, it's okay." No, some things you gotta change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is, and I think for young men coming up, find yourself mentors. And that's one thing my mom prayed for me about, is that me personally, that she told me that I have a mentor coming up. Just how I was built. And God answered her prayers. The Lord has blessed me to have a lot of mentors to redirect me. You know what I mean? And I can say that I'm standing here today because if I go naming Uncle Kenny, Dad, Bishop Paramore, Pastor Walker, Pastor George Moore, all those different men that was in my life, Pastor Kirkland, those different men, Pastor Merrill. And it's amazing because the Lord kept me around men of God, you know. So I'm happy that I had a chance to be in their presence because it helped me in life, helped me make some decisions where I could have went one way.
Yeah.
But the counsel of what they have poured into me had me go the direction that I'm going. So I think the biggest thing is communicating, and don't be afraid of being vulnerable a little bit. You know, don't be afraid to do that. It ain't gonna kill you. It's gonna help you.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you. So
That's
it's
good.
important that I think that we should communicate more with people that we trust. That ain't gonna put you, because men talk too. I ain't banging on the women, but y'all know women, y'all talk all the time. But men talk, they do. But men talk too. So you want to make sure you can talk to someone who you can trust. You know what I mean? And allow them to guide you. It's important. It's important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very, very important. Very, very important.
I think that's amazing.
Also being able to listen.
Yeah.
That's the biggest piece. I feel like you talked about the ego. Somebody might tell you something like, "Hey, this is da da da," and you don't. Nah, that's not me, right? It's something that you actually need to take in and actually work on. So no, that's a big piece.
Communication. You have like to piggyback off of what William said. You have to talk to somebody. You cannot hold that in. You have to get it out, because somebody might have the answer. Somebody might have the answer to your problem or the solution to your problem. So you have to communicate. And a lot of men, they feel like that they have ego issues, and they feel like they're weakening themselves as a result of seeking help, professional help. That's, I know, at least in our culture, that wasn't taught to us. They didn't teach us to go talk to a psychiatrist or any other type of professional for concerning mental health. I know through the years when I've had issues and was going through some stuff, and I would speak to the brethren. I would talk their ears off. I would speak to my pastor, a bunch of my close friends. You have to keep, because if you hold that in, you're going to explode, and there's going to be a negative effect. So you have to speak to someone. You got to talk to someone,
and it affects your health.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. That's real. I appreciate you guys even speaking that out, because for some men, it's even hard to admit that or to even say you need to communicate, or like Aaron said, you need to listen, and then don't fight what you're hearing. Because if you fight what you're hearing, you're not going to get help. You're not going to get help. I've experienced a relationship where the guy, he lost everything from pride, ego, not listening. You lost it all. You lost a good family. You lost a good job. You lost your home. You're homeless. All because of not listening. And then I don't know what it is, but I guess it's pride that make people, or some people just feel like they're just unteachable. Be teachable. Be teachable. We all don't know everything. And if you have multiple people saying the same thing, you're the common denominator. You're the common denominator. Take a look at it. Now, if they talk crazy, putting something on you that you know it ain't yours, you give it back. You keep that in the bag. That ain't me. That's your demon, sis. Whoever.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't me. So let me ask y'all a quick question too about since we're talking about mental health and mental wealth, what are some things that you guys would say to the women? You tell the women, what would you guys say to the women? And I want to be careful how I say it. Give us something that will help us as women with you as men. And I believe everybody on this line is a real man. Like, ain't nobody on this line, no loser, none of that. So I trust everything that y'all about to say. Yes, sir.
This question wasn't on the list. Now I'll remember you.
I will.
You gotta walk light. Oh Lord, Shay.
I will ad lib as best I could, and I will try to be as diplomatic as possible. But no, men, they need the support of women, of their women, or the women that are in their lives. They need their support. They need them to hear them. Don't tear them down. Oh, you weak, you a punk. Oh, you supposed to be a man. Support him. Hold him up. Lift him up. And if he let him vent to you, hear him out. But he definitely needs to hear that he's appreciated. Men need to hear that. We may not, show it, or we might not expose that outwardly, but trust me, inwardly, we want that stuff. Believe it or not, a lot of us. I can speak for me. I'm very coarse. William, I'm quick to fly off the handle. I'm that guy, and I don't know if that has anything to do with what I do. Now, I ain't never beat nobody unjustly, y'all. I don't want y'all to think that.
Right.
But but inside, no. I know
you not.
Inside, I'm really soft. I'm really a softie. And I believe that comes from
Reverend, slow down.
no, but hold on. But there's that soft side. But that comes. But let me. But that's the God. That's the God in me. Because if I didn't have that God, if there wasn't that God factor, I would probably do a lot more damage than that I'm capable of. So, but yeah, we have to. Women support us. Encourage us. Let us know that we appreciate you. That you appreciate us.
Now, what he's talking about to the women, I'm just going to put this out there. He's talking about women, strong women, good women, smart women, educated women, anointed women. This is what a real man needs and wants and would like. It's not, he's not saying do this to boo boo over there that's not doing anything with his life. He's not saying that. We're talking about real men and real women. Real men and real women. Come on, William.
Okay. Well, no, I just read a comment. Lady Wisdom, she said it goes both ways. Is that Lady Wisdom? She said it goes both ways. I understand what you're saying, but Lady Wisdom, she asked the question, what do we need from you? Not so much what you need from us right now. I understand what you said, but I just want to address that because what JR said is super important. Men really don't need a lot. We don't. We really don't need a lot. We go getters by nature. We're hunters. But the main thing, like JR said, is respect and be consider us. You know what I mean? We really, honestly, we really don't need a lot because we spend our time making sure you got everything you need.
This is a man talking. This is a man talking.
Yeah. Me personally, I say I've never needed a lot. The biggest thing for me has always been since I was a teenager when I first started dating was respect. I'm that guy, and I'm not. Oh, let me say this. I'm that guy to where one simple act, just one small act, it's like planting an apple tree. The little seeds you plant, your harvest is over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I can sustain on something that small for years. And it's based off being considered and respect. You follow where I'm coming from? So what is that? What is we saying far as respect? JR touched on it. You don't tear them down. Even if they're wrong, it's okay. Uplift them. We get it. Listen, we become even stronger. So I think that's key. And a lot of times women think like women think and men think like men think, but we don't take time and understand how women think so we can please them. And they don't take time and see. Now, I ain't saying all women, some women take and see how a man thinks. Two, you have to be compatible. You got to be compatible. You got to be compatible. You can't ignore signs. You can't ignore red flags or anything like that. I'm jumping around. I just want to make sure I can hit everything. And Bishop Paramore says, okay, I got 20 seconds. He says, you want to look at the mother and the father. You can kind of get an understanding of what you're dealing with. And if you choose to deal with it, and if you have the grace to deal with it. You hear where I'm coming from? So you got to really take time and just do some deep search, you know what I mean, on where they come from, who they are. You know what I mean? Talk. For, like Sister Wisdom said, I call it Sister Wisdom. It goes both ways. I agree with her. You know, I don't want to take up too much time. Aaron, go ahead, man. I can talk about this all day.
No, it's good. I think the only thing I would add is because I think everything they said is spot on. Is that in the instance when if you do have a man that is telling you what's going on and is vulnerable, don't use that vulnerability against him. Ooh. Like when he does tell you whatever it is that he's going through, don't then use that as a target because that'll do nothing but make him close up and it may not even open back up to you. So that's probably one.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
Mhm.
And I really feel like too, when you experiencing something with as women, when we experience something, I believe there is a way to communicate. You can say the same thing. You can say it in a sarcastic way, or you can say it in a loving way, and that'll be the difference of how they receive it. So we literally, and not just with men, but just with all people, we got to speak in love, do things.
I got you,
in
Lady
love.
Wisdom.
That's what
I'll
I
share
meant
with
about
you.
both ways. Oh, okay, okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
He just responded to her. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, just doing it in love, speaking to each other in love. If something, even the men, because we are different. You're a man, we're women. Y'all feel we're more emotional. So when we get to, woo, why you? It's a way that y'all need to speak. Like I'm like, what you crying for? Shut up.
I'm real familiar with that.
It ain't that serious to you,
Stop.
but y'all gotta
Get off the line. Get off the line, boy.
I'm in somebody's household. No, I'm joking. But it's like you gotta. It's a way to deal with when we get emotional, because the same thing with y'all. When men get sick, whew,
Be easy.
y'all
Walk light.
y'all
Walk
be-
light. Walk light.
y'all
Walk
become
light.
emotional. Y'all become emotional like us. Y'all become emotional like us, and I mean, because when we have cycles, we've had babies.
Lord have
Y'all
mercy.
get the cold, and y'all be like, "I'm about to die. I'm about to die." But
Wait a minute.
it's
Wait,
a
hold
way
on. Wait a
to
minute.
love-
Oh,
I'm
now,
joking.
there's people
I ain't
chiming
joking.
in. Ain't never said that. Oh, here she go. Absolutely. Who's that? Who's that? Stop it, man. Stop
Where
it.
my ladies at? Y'all feeling y'all hanging?
Stop
Nah.
it. No, hey, now listen. No, let me touch this before she click live. Okay. Now everybody, all men ain't emotional. We just want to be by ourselves. That's
Yes,
it.
we are.
That's it.
Yes, we are.
No,
We
no,
are
no, you
emotional.
are. No,
We
no,
just
you
we
are.
no.
You are.
We just
Not when
express
we
it
say
differently.
you are.
Listen, William,
We ain't no
we
baby
just
when we say.
express it. We just express it differently. Some men cry. Some men they'll do. We all have emotions. It's
Wait, hold on.
they're
Wait
just
a
expressed
minute. I
differently.
ain't talking about like that, brother. Sherry said we be like, ugh. We don't do that. We don't do that. Now,
No,
Jay, I don't know
well,
what you do at home,
no.
buddy.
He
You
was
go ahead
talking
and do
about.
your
Are you
thing.
talking about right when they sick?
Don't play me.
Will, are you talking?
Don't play me like that.
This is how it goes down
No,
at the Aaron.
it need to be two can be continue on this one, Sherry.
Yes, we all gonna have to. Hey, I'm coming up. Everybody meet up at Williams tomorrow. We go. Not everybody.
Let's go.
Bam.
Let's go.
Bam.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey.
go. Let's go.
Continue
Let's
this at
go.
Williams. But
Hey,
I
I was
want
laid
to.
out.
Thank you for
When I got
having
that
us,
COVID.
Sherry.
Yeah,
When I got that
wanna
COVID, I
thank
was
y'all
like,
so much. I want to give a quick shout out. Y'all crazy, it's hilarious, and I love it. Thank y'all for joining us. But I want to give a quick
For
shout
sure.
out to this month is it is a Happy American Heart Month with the American Heart Association. The Go Red 2023, the Woman of Impact was Dawn Turnage. So I want to give her a shout out. Y'all give her a hand real quick.
Yeah,
Hey,
Don.
John.
hey.
Don.
Miss Don, turn it.
She is actually in New York City right now doing a
wait a minute.
fashion.
You said he?
She.
She.
Oh, she.
Turnage.
Okay, Miss Don.
Y'all look her up on Facebook.
I know Don. I know Don.
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
sweet,
God
sweet.
is blessing her. She looks beautiful.
Wonderful,
She's doing
wonderful.
a fashion show with the American Heart Association. Y'all,
Yeah.
there's some big things going on in her life. So I just wanted to shout her out. I want to shout out everybody that's holding everything down, going through things, struggling. Aaron, tell me, give us the last encouraging words to somebody who may be struggling in their faith or who may be struggling in life. Give us some encouraging words that will keep them going on, keep them moving forward.
I mean, I think the biggest piece is like the mindset of just trying to. This too will pass, right? I think we've been hit with a lot of different situations throughout time, and this too will pass. Like I feel like that's been the biggest thing that I look at when things are coming up in my life over the past few years, and it's like this is gonna pass. We're gonna make it through. I think that mentality or the mindset if you can get the
It's a
mindset
path.
to just understand the positive and to think about all the things and try to, work and manifest and pray for those things that you want to happen, like you'll
Yeah.
start to see it. You'll start to meet the people that'll help you get in that direction. I
Yeah.
truly believe that. So
Somebody typed
yeah.
out in the comments, this too shall pass.
Yeah.
This too shall pass.
Yeah.
She's already on it. She was already
Man,
on it.
this too shall pass. Y'all be encouraged.
Yeah.
We really got to get off because I feel like running right now.
Come on, Lady Wisdom.
William, that's Kim Patterson. You know that, Lady Wisdom?
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hey, Kim.
Brian's daughter.
Kim. Hi, Kim. Yeah.
But yeah, this too shall pass. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for coming on to Inspiration 98.7 with your girl Sherry Eldridge, my cousin Aaron Clay, Will Harris, William.
Yes,
Eldridge,
ma'am.
and my co-host Shonda Orlecia. Look, William then got on the piano, so he's gonna play us out.
One of my favorite songs is
Y'all didn't get y'all.
Always Remember.
Wait, William. Wait a minute. Wait, William.
Okay.
You can't hear.
Y'all didn't get y'all set. So I don't see we had a second person, so we didn't have a second person. So I want to say again to Miss Sherelle Brown, congratulations on being the winner for tonight for listening to the song of the day. So congratulations, Miss Sherelle, again.
Yes. All right, go ahead. We ready.
Okay. The song is simple. I know you got to go. Always remember Jesus. We used to sing that every time we leave. Was it? Always remember Jesus. Jesus. Always remember Jesus. Jesus. Always keep him on your mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank y'all so much. JR, William, Aaron, I love y'all so much. When I see y'all gonna get that emotional part of me. I'm gonna hug y'all. I'm gonna cry. I thank you guys so much. This was so fun. Maybe next time we gonna get Jay Easy on here, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta get John on.
We gotta get Vinny on here. We gotta get a couple people on here to come on and enjoy the show with us. But with that note, thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, Shonda Orlecia. And we are out. Everybody
take care.